Here are my 3 bona fide race predictions for the 2025 F1 Canadian Grand Prix. I, J-Bone, am currently sitting at 11 for 27, aka 41% on the season thus far with my race predictions, and in case you didn't know, I need to be at 50%. If I'm not at 50% halfway through the F1 season, well, that means my name turns from J-Bone into L-Bone until I get back to 50% on account of how many L's that means I'm taking. We can still avoid becoming L-Bone if these predictions are good, so here's to hoping. My first Canadian Grand Prix prediction is that George Russell will finish on the podium. I believe this because Mercedes cars tend to run well at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, evidenced by George's pole position and podium there last year in a worse car relative to the field than he has right now, as well as because George is still in some of the best form of his career this season. All of that combined has me believing George gets back on the F1 podium in Canada after 3 straight races off of it. My second prediction is that Max Verstappen will not finish on the podium. Monaco exposed a major weakness in Max's Red Bull car to go along with the known weakness in the second Red Bull car, which obviously is that car was cursed by a warlock to ruin the career of anyone foolish enough to drive it. The weakness Monaco exposed in Max's car, that it struggles in lower speed corners, which Canada has a number of. Additionally, you have to think Max will be driving a little less aggressively in Canada and Austria, seeing as he will receive a 1-race ban if he gets a single penalty point at either due to F1 rules. Yes, I know Max has won the last 3 Canadian Grand Prix, but folks, I feel good about this. My third prediction is that Fernando Alonso will finish in the points. Now that the seal's been broken and Fernando Alonso has finally finished in the points this season, I think the floodgates are open and we will start to see some more points finishes from Alonso as he's been driving well and just been getting super unlucky. Additionally, Canada is one of Fernando Alonso's team Aston Martin's home races, as the team owner, Lawrence Stroll, and his son, Lance Stroll, who he lets drive for him, are both from Canada, and you have to think that Lawrence made it a point to his car designers that the car has to run well in Canada so that he can just flex on all his fellow Canadians. Finally, here's my prediction for the top 5 finishers in the 2025 Canadian Grand Prix with zero reasoning nor explanation. P5, Max Verstappen. P4, Charles Leclerc. P3, George Russell. P2, Oscar Piastri. And P1, Lando Norris.